I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Today, I want to talk to you about the most important principle in OCD recovery. That principle is you control your OCD through your reaction. So the number one question you should be asking yourself all day long, not for an hour a day, not just during exposures, all day long, is how am I reacting when I get an OCD thought, feeling, trigger, exposure, whatever you want to call it. When I get that first initial OCD something of a paragraph or a sentence or a feeling, what is my reaction when I get this? OCD cannot stay active without that reaction. There is no OCD without obsessions and compulsions. So if you're not ruminating, if you're not performing compulsions, if you're not performing avoidances, OCD physically cannot operate within you. And the opposite end of that is if you do a lot of compulsions, a lot of rumination, then OCD becomes worse and worse. So you have to understand this is the core principle. Everything else is like window dressing. So when you say, but I had this thought, but it felt so real, but I have proof, in quotes, that this is true. But mine feels different than everybody else's. My OCD is different. My situation is different. I was not able to find a situation similar as mine on Reddit when I looked for hours. You have to look beyond that and see that it's the looking on Reddit that was the problem. It's the ruminating that was the problem. The compulsions, the figuring out, because that's what feeds OCD. Again, your reaction is what makes or breaks OCD. That is the driving force of the disorder. You react more, your disorder will get worse. You react the same, your disorder will stay chronic. You stop reaction little by little, the disorder will go away. That is you need to have that like literally in your mind all the time. Just similar to how there's a lot of different research and studies and all of this type of stuff on weight loss. But at the end of the day, the basic principle is the more you eat, the more weight you're going to gain. The less you eat, the less weight you're going to gain. It's the basic principle. The rest is, yeah, okay, there's additional factors and this and that, but it's like 90% versus 10%. I would say 95% versus 5%. In case of OCD. So for you to recover, you need to fix how you are reacting. So fix the behavior. And this is a process. What we do with clients is little by little, I walk them through this process. It's not going to be done overnight. A lot of the times people have this very much black or white mentality, right? Where it's like, if I can't do it all in one day, I will never recover. It doesn't work that way. It's little by little. If you win today, start now. If you win today and you ruminate less than you ruminated yesterday, you already win. And then tomorrow you're going to ruminate again. Do the tracking. Guys, I'm not telling you this because I like to annoy you or whatever. I'm telling you this because it works. I'm a person who doesn't like tracking or being accountable myself for anything. But this is what works. This is what works with health. This is what works with finances. This is what works at work or at school. And it will work with OCD as well. But you gotta do this. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.